Okay, we're starting 1.1, part 1, solving equations. And what we need to remember is our old rules from pre-algebra, the PEMDAS. So parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. And we have to do everything by order of operations. And as a good practice, you should do everything on one side of the equation and everything on the other side of the equation before you try to move things. So I'm going to start, if I look at this side of the equation, I know I can distribute through the parentheses. I don't have any exponents, so I'm dealing with that. So I have 5x plus 4x minus 32 equals 16 minus x. Okay, now there's nothing else we can multiply. I don't want you to use your properties of equalities until we simplify on each side of the equal sign. So I'm just going to focus on each side. I have two x's I can combine here to combine like terms. That would be 9x minus 32 equals 16 minus x. And now that we have simplified as far as we can on each side of the equation, now I'm going to try to get all my variables on one side and all my numbers on the other side. So I'm going to add x to both sides. That gives me 10x minus 32 equals 16. And then again, I want my numbers on my constants on the other side, so I'm going to add 32 to both sides. And that gives me 10x equals 48. So now I've got 10x equals 48. Our whole goal is to get the x by itself, so to undo the multiplication, I'm going to divide, and I get x equals 4.8. Okay, again, this is a review. You guys have seen this before, but just remember, to make it simpler for you, do each side first before you try to move variables to one side and constants to the other. Okay, so we're going to look at the next one. And here I've got a couple of different parentheses that I need to have distributed. So I'm going to distribute. Remember, you distribute the entire thing in front of the parentheses, so it's a negative 3 that I'm distributing through this one. So that's 4 minus 15 plus, because negative times negative is positive, 6x. And this time I'm distributing the 4 through the parentheses, and it's positive. So I have 5 plus 4 times x is 4x. 4 times negative 5 is negative 20. Now, I'm going to combine like term. I'm going to just focus, remember, just focus on each side of the equation until you can get everything simplified. So if I focus on this, I can combine the like constants. They're not like, but they're both constants. So 4 minus 15 would be a negative 11. And then I just have the plus 6x. Over here, I can combine the 5 and the negative 20, which would be negative 15 plus 4x. There's nothing else I can simplify here or here. So now it's time to go ahead and move your variables to one side and your constants to the other. I like to, if I can make it simple and have my constants on the left, I usually do that. So I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides to move it over. So I have negative 11 plus 2x equals negative 15. And now I'm going to move the 11 over by adding it to both sides, the addition property of equality. And I have 2x equals negative 4. So if we have 2x equals negative 4, to get the x by itself, I'm going to undo the multiplication by dividing, and x equals negative 2. Okay, so like I said, this is very much review. Okay, let's try one that's a little bit different, has a little bit different challenges in it. This one again, we're going to start with the distribution. This is a negative 6, so I'm going to distribute the negative 6 through the parentheses. So I have negative 24x minus 30 equals negative 30x minus 40 plus 6. I need to combine like terms. I've already combined like terms as much as I can on this side, so I've got 24x minus 30. But on this side, I can combine my constants. So I have 30x minus, oh, this is 6x. So you got to pay attention, don't you? All right. So if I combine my negative 30 and my 6x, that's going to give me a negative 24x and a minus 40. Okay, I want to move my constants to one side and my variables to one side and constants to another. So I'm going to start with my variables, and I'm going to add 24x over here to move it over. But something happens when I do that. These cancel and these cancel, so I don't have any more x's. So all I have is my negative 30 and my negative 40. And then if you end up where you don't have any variables left, it's either going to be no solution or all real numbers. Since this is false, since that's not true, that means we have no solution. If you had negative 30 equals negative 30, that would be true, and it would be all real numbers. So when you get rid of your variables, you have one of two things. You're either all real numbers or no solution. All right, so let's try this one. This is going to be the last one we do for this part. See, we're working on shorter lectures and more time for you to practice. So I'm going to take negative 2 and distribute it. So I have negative 8x. Negative 2 times 5 is negative 10. This is like a negative 1 when you have a negative in front of parentheses. So I write that in there to remind myself and distribute that. So I have a negative 3. Negative 1 times 8 is a negative 8x. Negative 1 times 7 is a negative 7. I need to combine like terms before I can go any further. There's nothing more I can combine on the left side, so that's just going to be negative 8x minus 10. On this side, I can combine the negative 3 and the negative 7. So I have negative 10 minus 8x. My next move is to get variables on one side and constants on the other. I'm going to start by moving. It usually helps if you move the variables first. Okay, so just take my word for that. So I'm going to add 8x to both sides. And the 8x's are both going to cancel, and we're left with negative 10 equals negative 10. This time what we have is a true statement because negative 10 does equal negative 10. We don't have any variables, so this means that this is all real numbers. Or some of you learned infinitely many solutions, or IMS. And that's it for the section.